let's transition a little bit to back to the thing I said we get to is working in a W-2 at the same time as doing real estate. So first of all, I'll just let you, I'm not going to ask any questions. I'll let you speak freely. What do you think about it? Like what's your perspective?
Well, when I started kind of jumping into the military, real estate community, I was, there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there that and real estate operators that people in the military will partner with who are not military. And so it was interesting getting to meet, so let's call them civilian entrepreneurs like you, right? It's not a crazy thing, but talking to them, and a lot of people were being like referring to their job as a W-2. And I was like, what is going on? Like that is a really weird thing to do. Like I barely know what a W-2 is. I just go and pull it down from a military portal once a year and give it to my CPA or upload it to TurboTax, like whatever. So I was very surprised that everyone was referring, like, oh, hey, I got to hang up this call, or hey, sorry, I'm late. I was at my W-2. Like everyone within this entrepreneurship circle, like will not use the word job. And it was kind of bizarre to me.
I've never thought of that, but that's so true. Anyway,
yeah,
sorry.
It has still taken me a lot of getting used to. One time I caught myself saying it, I was like, okay, I fully bought in, I guess, because I referred to the Navy as a W-2, even though it is so much more. And I think in general, I think a job that someone has is something, a lot more than just, a tax filing structure and some paperwork. I mean, I think a lot of people find purpose, not just in being free, but also and financially with your time, whatever. But I think a lot of people find a purpose in the jobs that they do. Like I watch, my dad's a semi-truck driver now across the country. He's out of Kansas City, Missouri, and will drive almost anywhere in the country, but he loves what he's doing. Like he'll call me and tell me what he's driving. I think it's awesome what he saw the other day when he was driving through the Rockies, whatever it might be. And before that, when I was growing up, he was a gas station manager and he took so much pride in running that gas station, right? For a while, he worked for a hardware store and worked for a county for a while too. And just seeing the pride that he would take in his work, I thought was really awesome, right? And I've seen that through all of the sailors I've worked with and things like that. And so I don't know that like, there's a lot of people out there who don't like their job and don't find that purpose, and that's fine. And I think that's partially why we find all these entrepreneurs who have a lot of success in real estate or something else that they start where they're more independent and they'd much rather pivot to that. But for me, I'm okay with having a day job. I really am. And maybe I'll change my mind. So don't hold me to it. If in like 3 or 4 years, I decide, okay, I'm quitting my W-2, I can't wait to be free. But it's wild in the entrepreneurship circles how there's so many groups dedicated to like, hey, here's how you quit your W-2. Not just like the actual idea of quitting, but like doing it smartly, setting yourself up for success, and people who are becoming national brands about quitting your day job. And so it's a shame that people don't like it. And I, wouldn't wish that on people, but I do want to try and, work in the defense tech industry or something that helps me kind of see a different, maybe even a little bit bigger purpose. And so, yeah, I'm not saying you don't have to, or that you shouldn't quit your W-2 or anything like that. I just thought that you and I kind of meshed, I think, when we met back in January, because we were both like, yeah, we work full time and we're okay with that. It's not the end of the world that we're still doing that or can't leave.
Yeah, no, I think so. Kind of back to your point about like, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, because I don't. Like, I do talk to a lot of people who are like miserable in their day job. And in that case, I mean, yeah, make a change, right? Like,
right,
I don't really suggest anyone just continue the grind.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, one thing that we had in common was like, yeah, I still love my day job. I do engineering. I do like residential work, and the people I meet and the projects we work on, like my business partner, like I still love all of it. Right. So like, I don't have this, like, I got to rush out the door mentality and kind of never have. And like, it's interesting too, like my coach, he was like, I can't wait to quit. Right. So when we talk about this, he's always like, well, are you holding on to something? Like, it's almost like he wants me to want to quit more. And it's nothing against him. I mean, he's a great coach, but I think he's so used to hearing that narrative. And so for someone like you and I mean, maybe it's just that we're lucky or blessed or whatever we want to say, like, to enjoy our day job. But I'm with you. I think the message here is you can still do real estate. You can still be a syndicator. You can still, whatever it is you want to do in real estate, and keep your day job. You can go against the grain of like the new narrative, to your point,